Hi everybody, it's me, Tim, and today's going to be the final reading from my book, The Basement. I'm going to be reading chapter 3 of it, and I have my fan right there. It's really hot and humid today, so I apologize if the fan's too loud, but I gotta have it on or I'll be roasting. So yeah, in the books available, I'll do the same thing that I did in the last two videos. I'll leave some text about what you could search up on Amazon to find it if you want to read the whole thing by yourself. Did I already say? Yeah, I think I did. It's going to be the last reading. Yeah, I said that. And you could buy it as an ebook thing for $1, and then a copy like this, a physical copy, for $10. Okay. Chapter 3. It hurts to smile. I was drawing spirals on the boring oak desk with my pencil eraser as Mrs. Lear's words faded into muffled background noise. Feel lao ear an hour old skew. Every teacher expects it's supposed to be like muffled, that's why it's not making any sense. Her words. Every teacher expects your full attention, but they never go the extra mile to make you interested, so why even bother? Fur is our oint if you. I caught sight of the faint line starting the spiral, and carefully began following it to the center. Era, Era, Sarah! My gaze lifted from the desk to meet Mrs. Lear's eyes. Yes? I said quietly. Do you have any idea what I just said? I felt the stares of my class. My teeth began grinding. Yeah, I do. Tell me, the teacher said while putting her right hand on her hip. Uh, well, don't keep us waiting. Spit it out. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that part is clear. My question to you is why weren't you paying attention? Um, because your class is as boring as hell, hollered Luna from the back of the room. Now, Luna, you already have one detention this week. Do you really want another? Sure. The teacher sighed, walked over to a desk, and started punching down buttons on the keyboard aggressively, which probably meant that she was sending an email to the intimidating superintendent. Thank you, I mouthed across the room. You owe me one, Luna mouthed back. Everyone finally looked away. Y'all need to, y'all need to mind your own freaking business, said Luna. All four of us were heading through the park to get to the street that our houses were on. The park was quite massive, with slides and ladders leading up to a big jungle gym, swings in the back, and picnic tables to the side where the parents sat. I watched all the little kids run back and forth, climb up slides, and spin in circles in the swings. Where did they get their energy from? I couldn't do that if I drank 6 cups of coffee in a row. Luna, can I go to your house to use the bathroom? Mine's flooded, asked Charles. No. What if the diarrhea drips its way out of my ass crack and my underwear is full of moist liquids? Me and Oliver made gagging faces. Obviously, if it was an emergency, then I would let you go, so you could stop talking about shitting yourself. Eventually, another, more appropriate thought ran through my mind. I wonder what happened to that Sharon kid. He hasn't been in class all week, I said. Wasn't he suspended? Asked Oliver. Yeah, said Luna. For what? I asked her. Anton and him had each other by their necks over some girl. Literally. Oh my. Those two jerks broke a freaking door. It a whole broke a whole freaking door. It ripped right from its hinges and went flying down the hall. This happened right outside my bio class, added Charles. Well, they're gonna be in debt for life, said Luna. I stared down at the bright green grass. Ooh, a ladybug, groovy. You okay, Sarah? Asked Oliver. I. Everyone stopped in their tracks, including me. What's wrong? Asked Luna and Oliver at the same time. I took a deep breath, looked up at my friends' worrisome faces, and said, When I get really upset or angry, I punch the walls in my room, and now there are permanent dents everywhere. That's why I hang my paintings up in weird places, to cover up the damage. Everyone looked at each other. And here's some drawings that I did on the computer. You can see them good. It's reversed. I don't know why. Oh well. Then these. Out of nowhere, I heard intense sounds of laughter coming from Luna. How am I not surprised? She asked. Luna, just be quiet, said Oliver. The corners of my mouth lifted. Luna never wore a mask, and that comforted me. Thanks, Luna. Why? Just thank you. Okay? Okay. I went into my house and shut the door behind me. Mary was facing the counter, with a cup of coffee in her hand, not even bothering to acknowledge my existence. Mom, why are there locks on the basement door? She snapped her head toward me and said, Mind your freaking business before I go in your room and burn your father's work tools that you love so much. That's an absolutely awful thing to say. Save your tears for the pillow, or better yet, go in my closet and cry so I could lock you in it and watch you suffer with no way out. I would pay good money to see that damn show. Mom, I would go out of my way to make sure you had nothing to eat but dead worms, and I'd laugh as you die brutally from hunger and dehydration. That would be a dream come true for old mother. I squinted at her face. She had pink highlights on her upper eyelids and what looked like fake lashes. She never put on makeup. Why start now? Maybe it had something to do with grief. Whatever. The first thing I saw when I walked in my room was a green, thick looking substance seeping out from the air vent. What the hell is happening down there? A green, thick substance from her air vent. And where do air vents lead from? Well, where do air vents lead down to? So thank you all for joining me on this like mini series, I guess, of reading the book. And that's gonna be it. But the next chapter is called Live a Little. I'll tell you that, chapter 4. And that's a good, different chapter, I think. So thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed the 3 parts, then maybe consider buying a copy. I know that $10 could be kind of expensive for 50 pages, literally. But the ebook's only $1. No pressure. Bye! Oh, well, I'll leave you with one thing. The ending of this book is very, very open. So, like, bye, see you soon.